Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Ubud. We got the boat over from New Bongan this morning. Took about 30 minutes, and then the journey up here from Sanur was about an hour, wasn't it?
Yeah.
About an hour. So we just checked into the accommodation. We're gonna head out on foot, do a little bit of exploring, have a little look around and get a bit of food. So what a lovely little treat that's been. That's alright, wasn't it?
Yeah, beautiful.
And to say it's only about 15 minutes from our accommodation. It's a ridge walk, I can't remember the name, but I'll
It's
put
Campuan Ridge.
Campuan Ridge walk, about 2k. We met a bloke from Chicago who now lives in Koh Phangan. David, what a guy, man, what a guy. He's been everywhere and he's done it all, hasn't he?
Yeah. Left America like 45 years ago to travel around India, like literally everywhere in India, and then lived the last 40 years between India and Ibiza, and now he's found himself in Koh Phangan. Cool guy.
That's the life, man, that is the life.
Yeah,
David, if you ever watch this, mate, I aspire to be like you.
yeah, 1,000,000%.
We're going to turn around, head back down, stop for some food on the way because we're pretty Hank Marvin. Let's hit the road, Jack.
It's alright.
Bye. This is the name of the restaurant that we went to on the way back to the accommodation. We can highly recommend it. The food was really good and the restaurant's got brilliant reviews too. After that we continued on our way back to the accommodation. We walked past this temple and we picked up some tickets for the fire dance that evening. We was up bright and early the following morning so we could spend a bit of time with the owner of the guest house we were staying at. Now of course we had to say good morning to the dogs too, Blackie and Bless. Don't get jealous. Don't get jealous. Before we made our way over to the monkey forest where we spent honestly one of the most incredible afternoons. Now that was actually pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I loved it.
Same.
There's just so many, like especially the baby ones.
Yeah.
They're so cute, aren't they?
Yeah.
Just, like clinging onto the mum's bellies when they're walking around and learning how to walk and climb.
It's the natural, wasn't it? Like
Yeah.
how natural they were just acting around people, and we've seen loads of them like grooming and cleaning,
Yeah, fighting over food.
fighting on food, just playing, just running through the trees. It was sick,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was sick.
I really enjoyed it.
Same.
Good
I
way to
was-
spend a morning.
I was a bit apprehensive about coming, like I said, I thought it was going to be a tourist trap. And to be honest, I thought the monkeys were just going to make a beeline for the camera and a mic,
In the
and the
backpack.
phone, and the phone, and just try and like rush everyone in sight. But it didn't happen. They're all pretty chilled. So
Yeah, it's been really good.
so we're gonna make a move now. We're gonna go to a little cafe down the road. I think it's meant to be pretty nice from what I believe. So see you later. This day we really just spent riding around from waterfall to waterfall. From Tibumana we made our way over to Canto Lampo, which is another stunning waterfall, and it was just incredibly busy. This ain't the one, is it?
No, definitely not.
This is not the vibe, is it?
No.
Come on. The main waterfall area was so busy, it was so crowded, so what we did, we decided to walk up the river a couple of minutes. We found some rock pools where we could just sort of chill and hang out. So spend a good couple of hours before we made our way to check out the cave. We're going to get dried off, go for a little mooch to the cave, and then we're going to go back to Ubud and get some food. See you later.
Just go and check the cave out.
Yeah, we made it to the cave. I'll give you a little tour around. I think it's pretty big actually, you know.
Yeah, let's see.
Pretty dark too. Okay, finish.
Psych, this is the cave. Good time.
The cave was actually more of a big hole than it was a cave, but you know, it was still pretty cool to see. We rounded off the day with a bit of pizza and people just watching the world go by. The next morning we're out on the bike nice and early to make the hour's drive over to Jatilui Rice Terrace. Now, with its origins going back to the 9th century, this UNESCO World Cultural Heritage Site genuinely does feel magical. It really, really is a sight to behold. We've only just got here, but wow, this place looks incredible, man. It's a lesser known rice terrace, lesser known than Tagalalang, which is the one that everyone goes to and the swings, and you've got to queue up for ages to get your pictures. We've just got here and everyone's moving freely, no queues, no crowds, beautiful. What I forgot to mention was this is miles bigger, innit, than Tagalalang. And honestly, the scale, I don't think the video's going to do this any justice, the scale, but it's just massive. It's absolutely enormous, man.
And it's been a UNESCO Heritage Site since 2012 as well.
Alright.
Yeah, because of the different villages and people who live there and farmers. Just more.
Now you know. UNESCO World Heritage Site. This is incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm glad we came to this one.
Yeah, same there.
But we're going to do, there's different walking trails that you can do around all the rice fields, but I think we're going to do the 45-minute walk and then maybe get some bikes.
Yeah, you can rent bikes as well and go on little cycling tours, and it can be, I think they range from an hour to 3 hours.
Yeah.
That's how big it is. It'll take you 3 hours to cycle around it. But it's just, when we went to Vietnam, there was rice terraces everywhere, weren't there?
Yeah.
But not like this.
This has blown me away a little bit actually.
Yeah, this is incredible.
Yeah, I weren't expecting it to be on this kind of scale.
No.
But yeah, we'll have a little trek round for 45 minutes and get some bikes.
Yeah. This is unbelievable, Jeff.
Finished up our little hike around the rice paddies. Probably took us about 2 hours in total. Just stopping off, admiring the views, taking pictures. Had a little bit of lunch as well on the way around. But anyway, I think it's time for another little quick things. What do you think?
Another quick thing, right. Jatilui Rice Terrace, quick things. The road here, very good. The scenery, beautiful. the rice terraces, just mind-blowing, aren't they?
Yeah, out of this world.
Yeah. I think we opted to do like the 45-minute hike, but it eventually ended up being like 2, 3, I think maybe even 4 hours.
Yeah, potentially.
But it's hard to do it quickly, innit?
Mhm.
Because the scenery is just so good. If you come in, don't stay at the top, because standing at the top of the rice terraces looking down is one thing. Standing at the bottom looking up, you get a real sense of just how big they are and massive, innit? Fucking massive. But what else can I say? What else can I say, honestly?
Yeah.
It's just sick, wasn't it? It
Yeah.
was sick. I think that's probably maybe my favourite thing that we've done in Bali up to now.
Yeah, I think I'd agree.
It was overcast, but it just made it nice and cool for the walking.
Yeah.
We spent, what, how long on Lombongan? 6 days? No, 7.
8
8
nights.
days.
Yeah.
8 days on Lombongan, and I didn't think it could get more chilled, but coming to the mountains, it just puts such a different sense of like peace and calm and stillness into you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It really does.
And even though there is people here, obviously the tourists here walking around,
Mind
there's
your
just so much. There's just so much to see in a little quiet spot for yourself, isn't there?
Yeah, like it's not overly busy. But where we're staying, the place that we're staying, the host, he told us about this place and he said it's miles bigger than Taganrog.
Yeah.
And not as busy, and he wasn't wrong. So thank you very much, Ryan, for the tip.
Yeah.
Always speak to the locals.
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
Don't just follow Instagram. Don't
No.
do that.
As much as some of the Instagram spots that everyone goes to,
They're Instagram spots for a reason, aren't
yeah,
they?
they're absolutely stunning. But sometimes if you want something that's not quite an Instagram spot yet, and quieter, which is what we usually like, then 1,000,000%.
Yeah,
I'd
this
come
was way more
properly.
our speed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But we think we're just going to sit and chill for 5 minutes,
Yeah.
have a little refreshment, and then probably get on the road. I
Yeah.
think we're going to go to a waterfall, aren't we?
Yeah, head up to the Leke waterfall, check that out, see what that's about.
Cool.
Alright then.
Ta-ra.
I always keep that shit on top. My piece looks like a disco ball. I guess like I don't give a fuck.
How was that, kid?
Honestly, that felt liberating. I just feel like my body's been energised. Just lying under the waterfall, just staring up. I said to you, didn't I, like, felt like I was watching it in slow motion. Honestly, I feel like my body's just like... Honestly, I'm on a high right now.
We're going to make our way back up the 2.7 trillion steps now. That's how it feels like when you've been walking around Ubud for 3 days non-stop.
Okay.
We're going to make our way back up. We've got an hour's drive back into Ubud near our accommodation, and we're going to get a hot chocolate. Well, that is Leke waterfall. Pretty fucking impressive if you ask me.
Yeah, I feel amazing.
I always keep that shit on top. My piece looks like a disco ball. I guess like I don't give a fuck.
Bali is just incredible. It just keeps getting better and better and better, doesn't it?
Yeah, I love it.
We're just driving home from the waterfall and we've had to pull over. This is just stunning. Thailand was beautiful, Vietnam was beautiful, Cambodia was beautiful, but this is just taking the biscuit.
Yeah.
You have to excuse the helmet head, but this is just... Let me show you. It's absolutely unreal, isn't it?
Yeah. I've fallen in love with this place.
Yeah.
I'd love to see, we always say it, don't we? As soon as you get on a bike and drive out of the main towns or the main cities, it's just stunning. I love it.
Just gets better and better. Driving through just endless, even more rice paddies. I thought I was rice padded out for the day, but driving through these at golden hour.
Just a woman pulling over,
Yeah.
picking tomatoes off the side of the road. Obviously leftover crops in it.
Yeah, someone's leftover harvest there. What looked like no good tomatoes, and a woman just pulled up on a bike, Little plastic bag in her hand.
Yeah. Collected some.
Yeah, some
Lovely.
tomatoes for the road.
Lovely.
Speaking of the road, let's get back on it. Professional now, kid.
Professional.
What's unprofessional? Just get a shot of that.
I've lost my juice down in the car.